viewer number 1 of Shadowverse Flame, episode 59. I will give it like number 1 on Crunchyroll's website because currently there are 0 likes and 0 dislikes on the episode on Crunchyroll's website. And now we start episode 59 and 1 0 and go. All right, I was off like that little TV Tokyo. I mean, Hina's character design when she was a kid is actually pretty adorable, actually. All right. Oh, her mother was a beauty. Wow. I guess that shouldn't be too surprising, though. Oh, yeah, that she is wow. Yeah, actually, yeah, I don't care. Her man actually was handsome, I ain't gonna lie. But the way stuck in the past tense makes it feel like there's gonna be something. Oh. Okay, yeah. Now I can definitely see that her parents were really sticklers for order. Just so they want her to eat it with the fork and knife instead of just picking up the chocolate. That says a lot right there. You know, and no child should always have to live with pressure of having to be perfect on everything, though. Yeah, I like this, showing you how mentally taxing it is. Oh, that's adorable. Yeah. Oh, that's and then I have to touch the villain. Yeah. Ah, why? Why does you have to say so evilly looking to the mother? Aww. My goodness. I could see why she'd actually gravitate towards antagonists in stories now. Yo, why is Netflix having a skip intro button? There's like no opening. Bruh. Well. I don't know, man. It's so cute to see the reaction. The way kind of feels sad because she has to like keep the volume low because obviously she would have a right to feel how her mother would react. Damn. When is it so bad, bitch? Yo, the animation for Battle Fencer looks good too. Yeah, I love that explosion. Oh man, this is definitely setting up. This will be Ren's first on-screen loss. Sure, give me them vibes. Yeah, I think we're all thinking Ren's gonna lose for this Russ because they can't make Hina look like a joke. Like if Hina loses again, she's gonna be a joke. So she has to win a match too. So I mean, yeah, I can see, I can so see Ren losing this because for one, Hina will look like a bitch if she loses twice as a card battler. Like no one's gonna take her seriously. She'll look like a joke. The way Runavan from Yu-Gi-Oh! Go Rush looks like a joke. So she needs to win. She needs it badly. Like her win loss record. I'm like, bruh. It'd be sad if she loses back to back. So yeah, oh yeah, she's gotta take this. And one better way of winning than winning against the character that has like a perfect win-loss record. I mean, a perfect on-screen win record. You really can't get more hyped than defeating someone like Ren. So this definitely needs to happen. And with this, I mean, our team's only going to really allow just two more alone. Yeah, there's that. And honestly, Rose, this is like the prettiest episode so far in the arc. Unlike the Rem bias is strong. I'm like, animators, where were you in the previous episode? I guess they were here waiting for Ren. Well, there's more quality in Ren's talking sequences than the whole episode of Edgy Boy versus Wolfman. But then again, it's the power of Yuri Russ. The animators love drawing female characters in the series, so it's reasonable that Ren's episode. It feels like watching a different anime. I'm like, wait, what? Am I watching Shadowverse Flame? The quality's too good to be Shadowverse Flame, the animation quality. Look at this. Like so much character expression and running in a small amount of time. My goodness. Whoa. Even the character designs look better than usual, too. Holy cow. Oh. Yeah, even Itsuki looks better, too. Oh, my goodness. All this quality. It's the end. And even like the dot. They might as well. Whew. Man. All right. Yo, what do they feed this girl? No, sis, what do they feed this girl? How is she not tired with all the walking she's been doing? I think even I'd be tired at this point. And I'm at least decently fit too. I'm like, I know I ain't no lazy ass, but my goodness. He's falling in love. Look at that face! My goodness, about competition to win. The way I was watching that. Damn, I know I was calling Ryota edgy boy. But he is on a whole nother level of edge. I'm like, damn, woman. It wants to become your girlfriend. I'm just joking. Nah. Or I don't know, maybe. Yeah, we need at least. Yep, we need at least one of each edgy. We got edgy boy, edgy girl. We got edgy woman with Andrea. All we need is an edgy man because we've already got 3 edgies. We just need a man, and then we'll be set. But there's no edgy man right now. Eh, or maybe we'll get an edgy man for us. Maybe, just maybe. I love those kicks. Oh man. So Hina has like one of the most fanciest animations, especially when she lands with grace. Yeah, we got her backstory and all that. It's beautiful. Even the way he draws the car looks great too. Wow. All right, but here's what we'll test how good a Shadowverse F looks. Will we see creature and destruction animation for her fight? I love the way she says "Aibo." I don't know. I've seen a few anime where evilness has partners. It exists. This isn't that often though. Even in a few tokusatsu series. Yeah, oh man, the aesthetic with this flame, dude. I like the yeah. Oh, that noise is so cute. Okay. Yo, Hina looks like she's a Celestial Vein. My goodness, Hina's gonna grow older. A lot more. She's this one. Okay, if Hina ever grows up to be a woman, she's gonna hit the wall quicker than most chicks with the way she stretches herself out. Someone needs to give her a chip, but whoa! Oh my! Holy cow! You would hope. You didn't want to see Ren just fish the fuck out in a match. Yeah, and plus it could be tactical defense too. He doesn't not even flinching. Oh yeah, this is definitely meaning he's gonna win. He's not even flinching. That's a bad sign for Ren here. If we see Ren take damage and she flinches, Ren's still losing this match. Because usually in Shadowverse Flame, whoever flinches first usually loses. So and Hina didn't flinch at all. That's not good at all. Oh man. I mean, man, I just gotta sound the way this feels like. I mean, that's that sound effect. And saying that there's not as much pretty destruction animation. Yeah, the battle animation isn't as cool though. I wonder what's happening with Flame, Russ. They're not even showing out for Ren as much, except for when she's talking. It looks really good, but when it comes to like creature destruction, it's not as pretty as Ren's match against Hino round one. Their first, yeah, round one looked better. That's weird. Is Flame struggling production wise? It doesn't have that oomph that season one had. Because I remember Hino versus Ren looking way better in their first match. It looked prettier. A lot of stills. Yeah, more stills. What's with all the stills? I do like the. Yeah, it was Russ. Hopefully, it means the second part will look better. But so far, season 2 hasn't looked as good as season 1, though. I mean, the only thing that looked really impressive was just the second part of Rielta's match. Was the only part where that was really impressive. And that's really about it. I hope part 2 has something. Andrea looked great. I guess just so far for season 2, just Andrea's match looked great. And the second half, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Just Andrea and Rielta's second half of his match. They haven't been doing a great job with this arc so far. Yeah, but that was such a small part of the match, though. So far, only Andrea's gone in like full on Sakuga. Just Andrea. Hope this means they're saving a lot for Lucia match. I hope. Hope Lucia gets something cool. Yo, the way you guys are going. Okay, that is actually beautiful. I mean, the storyboarding's good in this episode, though. To its credit, there's some really damn good stuff here and there in that end. It is. Like, holy cow, her hugging her card straight up, Ren blushing towards Nina earlier, and not being subtle that at least some women are going to hook up this episode. Okay, Instant Lowe's character design looks amazing. That must have been really hard to draw that. Yo, that was all big with the way she reacted. That's on their side, though, in a card game. Good. Oh. Okay, Hard Guardian looks gorgeous. I love the aesthetic of that card. And it looks good. It looks cool. All right. Okay. The Tokusatsu, the explosions there in the background. They definitely remind me of Power Rangers, of course. And that, I love it, man. Oh. And Super Sentai stuff, of course. Oh, we're getting some archery. Oh my. Again with the stills, huh? Cool match though. I just wish there was like more Sakuga though. Man. At least it looks like there's gonna be a two-parter though, because there's no way this match is gonna end today. Like she don't give a fuck about certain things. You still so dang easily too. Oh yeah. You know that's actually okay. In most cases, that would be an easy effect to actually activate. Oh, okay, we got a Sakuga cop. Damn, you landed on her feet. What the fuck? Okay, I admit that's one of the few instances right there in this episode that looked amazing. That animator right there who did the cut where like Hina was doing her attack, Ren took the damage on her feet. I need to see more of that. I need to see more of that. and Shadowverse Flame. Wow, that was where did that come from? Yo, I can see that happening too, Russ. Or who knows? I got a feeling maybe they'll have Itsuki lose, and maybe we'll get Light to take on Lucy because Light needs because we need to get like overall. Overall, don't they need like 4 victories? So I know they gotta give like some cool opponents. Some of them. Or who knows? Maybe there's something surprising that's unexpected. Yeah, that's a damn good point. The thing is, though, yeah, exactly. Whoa! At least now we see where she hit her rebellious face. I wasn't expecting that kind of fucking anger. But in her case, I can understand why she'd actually lash out against her parents, though. I mean, they seem to really restrict her to a certain extent. Yo, we got boss music! Oh, this looks fucking massively cool. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that means that's what I'm thinking, Russ. Um, I think Itsuki is gonna probably lose to someone else, and Light gonna face Lucy, and then when it comes to Giro, it's gonna be a toss-up. That's what I think. I just it feels like it's gonna go that route. Though overall, this is a good episode, but the animation's a weakness though. Except for that one cut where Hina directly towards Ren takes damage and lands on her feet epically. The battle animation this episode left more to be desired. So this could have been a 9 out of 10. Oh, that's why the episode wasn't that good. There's a lot of South Korean names. That means there was a lot of outsourced animation. That explains it. Because look at the credits. There's kanji names, but there is a lot of names that look South Korean. And that's not to say South Korea doesn't have good animators, but that means probably a bit of the animation was outsourced. At least some of it. So that explains a lot of the stills. Hopefully next week is it has more in-house animation. I really hope for it. But aside from the animation being a letdown, at least the writing's great. We at least find out why Hina is an edge lord. It does a great job in building up Hina as a character. We see that she got suffocated because of her parents' restrictive nature. And not only that, but it does a great job too of actually having chemistry between Ren and Hina, like the way they just bounce off of each other in a bad way is nice. Oh, okay, yeah. Next week's what I'm looking for. Yep. Yeah, next week has all the Sakuga. Oh, yes! Yes! That's what I'm talking about. Yo! Okay. Yep. Yo, Russ, they saved the budget for next week. They saved, yeah. Yeah, the next episode has everything I could want. Like every single frame of episode 60, at least in the preview, looks amazing. Wow. All right, I guess we can still see Russ that Ren is she's the homegirl. Because look at Ryota Rose. Ryota wishes he had animation that good looking. Ryota needs to get her thinking Rose. Give me some of that. Come on. That's what they're thinking. Because those two ain't get shit. Especially Itsuki. I gotta see this preview again. My goodness. There's even a lot of anticipation animation too. And that effect too, where you see one of the cards looking like ice just walking, and you see ice rise up on above its shoe is really fucking aesthetically pleasing. Yeah. Oh man, I'm in the glow. Oh, yo, hey. Next week is everything I could have wanted and more. Yes. All right. Good. I mean, I guess it's not too bad. I guess this season, yeah, I am too, Russ. This episode was starting to scare me a little bit, but then the preview for next week restored my faith. It's the Card 5 Vanguard Overdress, Russ. Like Card 5 Vanguard Overdress, I don't know what the fuck they do, but they make every episode look great. So every single time I watch Card Fight, then I go here, I'm like, yeah, expectations are sky high. It's like, all right, Card Fight hypes me up. Then I go to Flynn, I'm like, oh, so many stills. Thankfully, though, next week has, okay, yeah, it has that. It wouldn't be so bad, Russ. Pretty much, yeah, I agree with you, Russ. Like, the antagonist sucks, gooey. Like, I don't see anyone watch that series and be like, oh, yeah, I'm hyped to see Gooey. No one cares about Gooey at all. Like, I don't see anyone proclaiming that Gooey is such an amazing villain. No one cares. And then the off-screen fights. Like, I enjoyed Card Fight this week, Russ, but the off-screen, an important battle. I'm like, Card Fight. How am I supposed to care about the supporting characters when you skip their matches all the time? You only show off the main characters. Like, that series is a problem of too many characters. Because if you're not named Donji or Yu, you don't fucking matter. You suck if you're not those two. That's the problem with Card Fight. It's not Card Fight. It's the Donji and Yu show and Friends. That's what they should call it. They shouldn't call it Card 5 Vanguard Will Plus. They should be calling it Donji and Yu just fucking smoke everyone in a children's card game, because that's what it is. Because it doesn't really feel like they're utilizing the other characters well. That's why I like Shadowverse Flame more. Pretty much, Russ. Yeah, Flame doesn't look as beautiful as Card Fight, but at least the characters have more depth, because Card Fight, only Donji and Yu have depth. Those are the only two characters I can say actually have arcs. For Shadowverse Flame, I could safely say Ryota had a great arc, bonding with his Ziggy friend last week. Ren's a fun, comedic character. We don't really need that much depth from her. She's just fun. Igasabasa's had like her overgoing arc over the last few weeks. Even though the way she took a humbling defeat. You've got Light too. He goes through his growth. And even antagonists like Mikado go through growth too. Yeah. That's what really makes this series really good, Russ. The antagonists are good. With Card Fight, everyone's a pushover. Like, the moment an antagonist loses, they're a freaking pushover. All of them. Even Miri is a pushover. That's why Card Fight narratively fails. Because the only good thing about Card Fight is the card animations for the fights. And pretty much anytime Yu or Donji play a card game. Because every single time anyone else plays a card game, it sucks balls. That's the problem with Card Fight. That's what happens when you rely too much on two characters. When those two, and then you know who else has the big issue too? Yu-Gi-Oh! Go Rush. What a waste of potential. Yu-Gi-Oh! Go Rush is the worst offender. Has the best match pacing, but then you move to a joke. The main female character got possessed twice. Has like a 3 or 4 loss streak. Loses to like minor characters. And got possessed twice. And this is a main character. And her brother Yui also gets bitched too. And the only one that does anything is Udius, or the antagonist from Mark 1 Shuichi. Even Oh man, Go Rush is worse. Oh man, Go Rush is it's aggravating, man. Yeah, Go Rush it just makes its problems worse. People were joking about female characters in Yu-Gi-Oh sucking, and then Go Rush is like, hold my beer. We'll have female characters lose, and then they'll get possessed, and then they'll still lose, and then we'll have other female characters that lose and they get possessed, then lose again. I'm like, what the fuck? How am I supposed to take any of the female characters in Yu-Gi-Oh seriously? If they lose, then they get possessed. Yeah, that's the saddest part because, yeah, the female characters really suck because if we're talking about main male characters, Russ 12389, Udius legit is a better male character than Light. Like, Udius himself is better than most Shadowverse Flame characters because we're talking about a character that's a war vet that has his opponents that try to kill him to win a match, and he still avoids death, and he still whips his opponents in a card game. Then in Go Rush, you have Udius go from the learner to a master. We have multiple episodes in Go Rush where he teaches multiple characters how to duel. We have a big arc in Go Rush in season 1 where he learns all the basics of attributes, trap cards, magic cards. The only thing Flame doesn't have for us is Udius. Udius is the GOAT. Udius, oh my goodness. He is one of the best card game protagonists I've ever seen. Udius, man, he is wasted on that show. Udius is a Gigachet. Like a character that gets injured, has to heal himself up, has to duel injured, has to duel gimped, has to literally deal with opponents that try to kill him in match multiple times, and also teaches other opponent, like other people, how to duel is a badass, man. Udius is the GOAT when it comes to modern day card game protagonists. Just that everything else sucks in Go Rush. Everything else sucks. That's the only thing I can say about Go Rush. Udius. Udius is there. That's it. That's the only compliment Go Rush gets. Oh, yeah, you have Udius. Just sucks that everyone else in that show sucks. Except for Suijo. Suijo's cool, but Udius, I can say, is a fucking cool protagonist. I think he's even better than Light, if I'm being honest. Like, Light's cool, but he ain't got nothing on my boy Udius. He ain't got nothing. Absolutely nothing. That's the only thing I can say. Flame is superior in everything else when it comes to Go Rush. I agree, Russ, because even the haters say Udius is good. Even on 4chan, people will be talking shit about Yumo and Yuhi, but they'll be praising Udius, which is crazy, Russ, because we're talking about in 7s, everyone was shit talking Yuga and Luke. So that's how you know Udius is good, where even the haters like Udius. I hope not, Russ. He's the only, him and Suijo are the only things that aren't ruined. And Suijo's a big surprise, too. Even after Suijo lost in season 1, he fucking made Yuma look like a bitch. He made fucking Yui look like a bitch. He beat Manabu not even using a meta deck. He didn't even have the meta on his deck, and he still won. I'm like, Suijo, you're a fucking badass. So that's another character that did a good job. They did really good with Suijo. Like, Suijo, he straight up wins against opponents that have better decks than him. He just out-strategizes his opponents, which is amazing. So, just 2 characters. That's the only thing Udius has. I mean, Go Rush has. It just has 2 great characters because everything else sucks. And it's sad, too, because those 2 carry the show. If it wasn't for those 2 bros, I would have dropped it because right now I'm not reacting to every anime anymore. So, yeah, I'm only watching Go Rush because of those 2. If it wasn't for those 2, I'd have dropped that shit. I'd be like, nah. But my boy Suijo and Udius just make me keep on going. They are. It's sad. It really is. It's a damn shame, man. And that's the fun thing about Flame. Because with Flame, it's made the biggest tournament I've seen for a card game anime. Holy shit. Wow. And it makes me excited for next week too. Holy shit. It's somehow juggling 7 protagonists pretty well, actually. My goodness. But man, And this arc's just barely getting started. Oh man, it's gonna be so fucking hype. Oh. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna be there for Shadowverse Flame. Episode 60. Oh yeah, you can bank on that. Pretty much. That's the beauty about Flame. And at least we know Flame made money, Russ, because they went to give it a season 2. So we know Flame made money. At least now we know it's a financially profitable franchise. So that's a good thing too. Yeah. And now the news writer made it successful because they got another season, which is nice. Which, hey, I just gotta give it all the praise in the world right now. Oh, I've been seeing in videos recently, Russ, when it comes to real life card games, Yu-Gi-Oh is where you want to go if you want to win money, though. I heard the Yu-Gi-Oh meta, like the real world meta, is fucking fire right now. It's even outdoing Pokemon TCG when it comes to like attendance and prize pools. Which, hey, that's cool for Yu-Gi-Oh. That's what God goes to show you, Russ. If you have just 2 quality characters, even the show is trash, you can still have a healthy meta. A damn shame Flame's card game doesn't have as much attention like Yu-Gi-Oh does. Because it's even getting more attention than Pokemon too, which is crazy. Like Pokemon's the bigger franchise, but they're in real life. Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments get bigger attendance, bigger prize pools, and all that kind of jazz, which is crazy. Yeah, because I've even seen a few videos on it too. You even have some people that literally come from like a Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG Rolls experience going and doing pretty well in Pokemon TCG. But yeah, Pokemon TCG players go to Yu-Gi-Oh! And they don't do as well because the Yu-Gi-Oh! Meta is just all really hard. Yeah, it's always fun watching YouTube videos about the Yu-Gi-Oh! Meta. Yeah, pretty much. Because even with the new anime, I heard with Horizons, Russ, it's even getting a lot of high DVR ratings. So Pokemon's doing really well with the anime, which is great news. And it didn't help that people cheated in Worlds, Russ. People cheated in Pokemon Worlds and they got disqualified. That wasn't a good look for the game. Although the Pokemon Company kind of did fix that by increasing the prize pools. They have. We can only hope that from Generation 10, they give it a 4-year development cycle instead of a 3-year. That'd be smarter. If Game Freak had enough sense, they'd give it a 4-year cycle. They would. But who knows? Maybe we'll get lucky and they'll give Generation 10 a 4-year development cycle. We can only help Russ. But I always think of Russ. That's true. Which is sad. Because for Pokemon, we only had a recent switch in protagonist after Ash stopped making money. So I guess you're right. That's probably what's going to happen. But anyways, thank you to Russ, Troll389, everyone else for watching my video. I still have hope, Russ, only because people have copium. People are thinking that maybe since Generation 10, they might give Generation 10 an extra year. This is just copium. They might give it an extra year to make it come out in Pokemon's 30th year anniversary. So instead of having 3 years, we'll have a 4-year development cycle. That's the copium that Pokemon fans have right now. We can only hope, Russ. We can only hope we'll get 4 years instead. I'm crossing my fingers for that. But anyways, thank you, Russ, Troll389, everyone else for watching my video, and have a great day and night. But I'd have a little bit of hope, but if they don't do anything great for the 30th year anniversary, Russ, then I'll lose so. But anyways, y'all. At least for Pokemon games. But anyways, y'all, thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye, y'all.